Hey, this
Welcome.
is the. Give me a theme song.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And this is this. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, welcome.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming to church, guys.
He came and he took over the world.
Well, he's just making sure this is. It is.
5, 4, 5.
Praise the Lord. Welcome back to episode 22, I think, of Quit Messing, Stop Messing. We're going to make up a theme song on the spot here again.
Yeah. I never thought you would ever stop messing.
I never thought that you would be here with me today.
Okay. I thought I saw you were undressing your mind.
That made no sense to Ryan.
And Jake, stop messing.
Yeah. It's a Friday when we're recording this, but it's gonna go out on Monday. So, if you had a bad day and you need some help, we're here to give you some help.
You need some help.
You want some H-E-L-P, that's help. Oh, give me a kiss, yeah. 'Cause I've been missing you.
Really missing you.
Really missing you. Let me kiss your ditties, oh what? Let me rub your back with some lubrication. I'll give you a massage, it'll be so very nice, yeah. And then we will see what happens tonight. It's more of a love song than an intro.
I remember he was wearing Old Spice.
Never, but my brother really likes Old Spice. I don't know why.
I remember he was smelling nice.
It must have been Old Spice.
Do you have back problems? We're Old Spice.
Open your Bibles to page 74.
Come on home now.
Welcome back, guys. Episode.
Stop messing.
That's this is the new intro. If you're looking,
Thanks. Yeah.
Episode 22. Jake's gonna keep this keyboard here for a bit.
Just in case anything happens, I might break into a bit of a.
Oh, don't know about that one. Doesn't sound like it.
That's exactly how it sounded.
That's exactly how it
now
sounded.
he couldn't hear loads. That's probably how it sounded to him.
Imagine I just
What was
didn't.
it?
Imagine I just. Imagine I just messed everything up.
Yeah.
Post thing. But yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back. I have coffee. Listen to this. And into ASMR. Listen to this.
Anyone into ASMR? Yeah.
It's actually rotten. Sorry.
Do you like ASMR? No, I think we spoke about that before.
No,
it's not great, is it?
no. It's not great. I wouldn't recommend to a friend.
But anyway, how have you been?
Good, man. I've been good. I've been busy tipping away.
Tipping
away.
Why am I sitting under this?
I had a tour. You had. Oh.
Just getting rid of that.
You were away.
I was away.
And we've been waiting to discuss.
Yeah, because
saving it for the pod.
We actually.
Because I have history with the alligators in Florida.
We had a gig last night, but we kept the talk to fairly in the now.
It was just silence in the dressing room. It was just absolute silence. Just
we're like, so you going anywhere?
No, let's do that for podcast. Let's move on.
So I'll tell you all. So you were on the tour, yeah?
Yes.
We were
in the UK, United Kingdom.
Yeah.
My favourite place.
Not your favourite place, but it was good.
It's a bit bleak as a country. It's bleak.
It's alright.
And I'm from the UK. I'm very sorry. You probably know yourself.
Yeah, you probably know yourself.
It's bleak, as in but it's grand. Gigs are good.
I'll get into mine.
You know what's better than UK? Florida
and the Caribbean.
Yeah, the Caribbean.
Caribbean or Caribbean?
I'd go for the Caribbean, but I feel like it is the Caribbean.
It's when I was there, anyone from there was like the Caribbean.
Okay,
but anybody else was just like Caribbean.
The Caribbean. It's definitely Caribbean.
And the cruise ship is called the Royal Caribbean, but the people from there were like Royal Caribbean, and all the ads were like Royal Caribbean. So
it's definitely Caribbean.
You feel like a dick saying Caribbean.
Caribbean.
I was just over in the Caribbean.
The Carib, we call it, if you're over there.
Oh, Jake spilling coffee in there. I'm like, good Matt. The Matt's not good. But yeah, I'll talk you through it, man. If you want to hear all about it,
I'd love to hear about
anything.
it.
So
I know we've been waiting for this. Yeah, I'm waiting.
So Flew at Virgin Atlantic over.
Yeah, from Dublin.
No,
Virgin?
no, it wasn't straight flight. It was from here to.
Didn't go direct.
No, from here to Manchester.
Wow.
And then Manchester over.
Why didn't you go direct?
I don't know. I think it was cheaper. We booked through a travel agent, so it was kind
fair.
of just like
Yeah.
they just sourced it. And
Fair.
so flew to Manchester.
Yeah.
Straight to
Orlando. Yeah.
9 hours on the flight.
9 hours, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's been a bit windy, was it?
Why? Is it usually less?
It's usually less, yeah.
It was 8 hours 22.
from
on the back.
Manchester's above us. That's why.
Yeah, okay. So
You're going back
whenever
to-
you flew straight from
Dublin,
Dublin.
yeah.
And it was what, like 7?
It's like 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Extra hour there from Manchester.
Extra hour, yeah.
That's fair though, yeah.
And I flew over, so it was an extra hour waiting around. But it was fine, yeah. Flew straight there. Grand Wi-Fi on the plane, the lot, man. Sure, how would you be bored? Like,
Yeah, but
although you
I
do
bought
get
the Wi-Fi before, and it's like, promise you the world, man. It's like, you can do whatever you want. you could be
And you
could be
can't.
downloading torrents if you want.
No,
you can
you
do
can't.
fucking nothing, man.
Well,
you can't
you-
even watch like TikTok. You can watch TikTok.
So on the way over, we had like a new plane.
Yeah.
And that was
Top of the range, yeah.
the range. Just like
Yeah.
I actually was watching the UFC, man.
Oh,
we're
unreal.
coming down to land. Well, it was Cage Warriors, but it was
Yeah.
on the UFC app. Streaming perfect, man.
Unreal.
Scraps in the air. And then, so like I won't bore you about the plane part. It was just flying. But when I was actually coming down to land, I was watching the thing, and it switched then from the Wi-Fi to my data.
Oh, roaming.
Zip gone in I mean, I got the message being like, you've used €50 of your.
Oh.
Seconds, man. You've
yeah,
used 100%.
you can't use
It
the
was
fucking
gone.
data over there,
It was like
man. It's crazy.
$4.99 a megabyte. But
Did you
anyway,
get a SIM card or anything? You just go for the Wi-Fi, like. Yeah.
just went Wi-Fi in it everywhere. So landed there, immediately straight to like into iDrive where
Did you get the little tram? The guy's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm the Orlando mayor.
Yeah, what's
You're
that
gonna have a
about?
real good time over here."
What's that all about?
It's just, man,
the
just
worst.
inviting you in,
It's
man.
like you're in the future, man.
It is.
You get onto
it's
this
pure
little-
Disney though. It's like it's all the
Yeah,
same.
it's like-
The
it's like
Disney
that
buzz,
monorail thing.
Yeah, they're all like,
Yeah.
"Welcome."
But we got on that, went in, got the taxi into. We stayed in this place called the Rosen Inn, right?
Right.
So we only stayed there one night because we were just there one night until we got on the cruise the next
Yeah.
day. The worst hotel I've
Really?
ever seen. Like, it was fine. The
Yeah.
room was fine, but it was like a motel, man. You know, like all the
right.
doors were out on the street. So anyway, not great. But I feel like you downplayed how many lizards there were, man.
There's so many, man. I told you there's lizards everywhere. I
Yeah, but
told you.
I think
there's
I-
lizards everywhere. Like,
Yeah, but you just said everywhere. You
Yeah,
didn't say
so-
you didn't say literally
Yeah.
in your fucking underwear.
yeah, they're
like
everywhere.
they're everywhere.
You're walking around with just lizards tipped about, like,
Like-
and they're little small lads as well.
Yeah, but there's like I counted 13 one time, man. I had a 10-minute or like 15-minute walk
Yeah,
to
they're everywhere, man.
to Universal.
It wasn't like everywhere is pretty self-explanatory.
15, man,
A lot
15 of them. I didn't see any big ones. Like
No,
the
I
biggest
didn't
one I
see any
seen was
big
about
lads.
that, about
Yeah,
like
little small lads
about
and the
9,
proper,
10
like,
inch,
Run around mad, like.
climbing trees. And they kind of.
See any snakes?
I didn't see any snakes.
Didn't see any alligators.
I didn't see any gators.
That's tough.
And man, I was looking for the gators. Every body of
We
water.
near
we walked
bodies
by.
of water, yeah.
Yeah, loads.
Do we on the golf course where you get them?
Yeah, you see, we were any body of water we seen. I kind of was like,
And there's a sign, like there's always signs being like,
there was
watch
one
out for
sign.
gators.
There was one sign.
Yeah.
So it's gators and snakes. I wanted to get a picture beside it.
perilous,
But
spot.
Evelyn is deathly afraid of lizards, man. Like
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even funny how afraid she is of lizards. So that quickly went.
Awry. Yeah.
Oh man, she started crying.
Bit like
now.
this.
Absolutely like that. She's crying, just tears, tears everywhere. Dropped her phone, just ran away.
Yeah.
Was running, walking on the road everywhere.
Day one, like.
Day one, just was like, I don't know how I'm going to survive. So anyway, that was day
Because
one.
there's sprinklers all everywhere, isn't there? Like, it's
Yeah.
all just
The
like.
grass is really weird as well.
It's real like AstroTurf or something.
Yeah. But first day, we got there. We sat in the hotel. Just literally, I think we went for a stroll that night. We went to Epic McD's, the biggest
All
McDonald's in
right,
the
yeah, was
world.
it good? Was it impressive?
Awful,
Awful.
man. It's not even that big.
Yeah.
And you get in there, and like if you ever go to Orlando and you're thinking of going to the biggest McDonald's in the world, like
Yeah.
honestly, like do it if you really want to do it, just to be like,
Yeah,
I was in
yeah.
the biggest McDonald's in the world. It's the only
Yeah.
Well, like I was going thinking it was something else, but let me tell you here. Absolutely not even huge. And
Yeah.
you get in there,
Not
man,
even huge.
so many people.
Yeah.
And then we ordered the food and it took a half an hour. The chips were stone cold Steve Austin. They were literally the coldest things on earth.
Yeah.
Did that was fine. Then we went I'm pretty sure we just went to bed then that night and we got up the next day.
Yeah.
Next day we went to IHOP. Tried an IHOP
Okay.
first thing in the morning. Have you ever had an IHOP over there?
I have, yeah. It's pretty good.
It's alright. I've had better pancakes here in Ireland.
See, I'm not a pancake guy. I didn't think I got.
I got an eggs
I know
Benedict.
they're famous for pancakes. I didn't even get pancakes though.
Yeah, I got an eggs Benedict there first.
Yeah.
And all right.
Bottom of the barrel, like, yeah.
And then the fucking pancakes were just like, it's real syrupy jam and stuff that's on them. Like, what are you doing? Turning down the monitor?
Just I heard a bit of a.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Think to maybe I'll turn it up, you know.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I just got the pancakes then. Not great. So I went from there then to back to the hotel, got the baggage, and off we went to
the Caribbean,
Port Canaveral in Orlando.
Very good.
Did you know that place?
No, I went to Fort Lauderdale. I say it wrong every time.
Fort Lauderdale.
Is that good? It's probably the first time I've ever seen you. I call it port, even though it is a port. It's a port, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
they have a new
don't
one.
be going down my neck when I say it.
Yeah. Well, we went Port Canaveral anyway.
Canaveral.
Boarded the ship.
Yeah.
Absolutely ginormous this thing is. Wonder of the Seas it was called. Biggest cruise ship in the world, although they have another bigger one that's currently after been made.
Jeez.
It sets sail in 2024. So
Wonder of the Sea 2, is it?
It's only, man, it's bigger by about 50 feet. It's like it's nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But this ship, man, was absolutely outrageous.
Were you doing like comedy shows and like?
No, I didn't do any of the comedy shows. I didn't really want to do comedy shows. We did like so the first day we got on the boat and then we just kind of like explored it and walked around and like free ice cream on the like, so you pay, obviously, like it's pricey enough to go on a cruise, but once you pay all that money, like, and you know, you get all the food, like any food, but there is like luxury places that where you have to pay extra, like
we had like a Johnny Rockets and stuff.
Yeah,
you pay for that, like,
that's
stuff,
you have to pay for that, but like all the other, like the dining room and stuff is free. Free ice creams, man. There was this pizza place called Sorrento's, man. Just rock up. They just had like pizzas, and you just go 2 slices of margarita, 2 slices of pepperoni, 2. And you know what I got, man? You're gonna love it.
Don't say pineapple.
No, there was a barbecue-based chicken and bacon. Delish.
It's not delicious.
It was delish.
Like you're lying to yourself there.
No, it was delish. It was
a
actually
good bit you're doing a bit for the podcast. It's funny. After this, we'll talk about it, but it's not funny. Like,
I'm not, man.
Barbecue base is like for kids, like.
I'm a kid. Guess I'm a kid. Goo goo
and
gaga.
For freaks.
No, it was nice, man.
Who are 3 out of 10 in bed.
Yeah. Well, not me. I'm an outlier. But anyway, I had that.
Bad in bed. Not me.
Not me.
Not
I'm
me.
an outlier, man.
Really good.
I like barbecue base and I'm good in bed. But
I'm one of those weird guys. I'm really good at bed.
I'm one of those weird guys who's really good in bed and loves barbecue base pizzas. I'm a 1 in a million guy. But anyway, yeah, the pizzas and stuff, everything was fucking free of charge. Well, not free of charge. You've already paid for it, but like you could just gives that just munching, man, just absolutely munching. Yeah. So the first day, I don't think we did anything too hectic. But the first day was obviously at sea, just travelling away. Then the next day, day 2,
were you freaked out on sea? Like, did you get your sea legs?
No, I didn't get any tablets. I didn't like boys walking around with these patch things behind their ears. Do you see them? No,
what's that?
It almost looks like, you know, like, remember when you're younger in school and you get like a little vaccination and they put this little tiny circular
a little sticker,
get like a
teddy bear or something.
It's like a little, or no, it's like a little,
just the little medical ones.
The little circular,
yeah,
plaster. It was like one of them on the back of their neck, and apparently it's some, I don't know if it's like a pressure point thing or something, but you just put it on the back of your neck and apparently
for your sea legs, like,
yeah, it stops you from.
I remember, I don't know if I said to you before,
they're myths.
I remember, see, I was drinking a different story, like I was absolutely
you were cancelled out, were you?
Swallowing drink because it was free. I had to pay for a package, obviously, but I wanted to pay for a package, and I was like, obviously going to drink myself a Sunder now because I paid for it. But I remember just once, because it's bizarre, like, and there's obviously, it's probably like a big pool as well, I'd say, like, you know, the main kind of like ship, and there's like a class pool and stuff. I remember just one night, like just the middle of the night, a big disco going on, like a big party, like, at the pool, like on the main deck.
Didn't see any of that, no.
Right, and I absolutely, it's like, oh, don't you dare look back. And I remember just being like with a drink, and I remember just like kind of stop myself for a second and looking around and be like, I'm still on a ship, like I looked inside, just blackness, blackness all around me, and I'm just like, this is fucking bizarre. And then I went over to the edge and I was like, the edge of the boat was like, oh right, and like, just nothingness around me, just forgot you were just on a boat. Ocean below me, and everyone's just locked singing "Don't Look Back in Anger"
or no, fucking
shut up and dance,
shut up and dance.
Don't look back in anger.
No, the same thing, man. But yeah, so the first day was just at sea. I didn't really feel the whole time. There was like day 3 where I felt a little.
Did you have a window room?
Yeah, I had a balcony. Yeah, no, I had a balcony.
Sorry
there, actually.
Sorry,
man. Do you know who you're speaking to here, do you?
Sorry, I didn't have a balcony, sorry. I had a little fucking window.
No, I had an
for
actual thing, but I have a few notes written down here.
No, it's okay.
I'll go back over them because a few of them are thing. I'll just kind of go chronologically through how the trip went.
Yeah.
So that was day one. We were kind of at sea. I can't remember what we did. I think we just like explored the ship a little bit and seen what was going on. Then day two, we ended up going to like day one we did the dining room thing, and I know what you were saying before, you kind of sit with same people. I don't know if we opted out for it or something, but we ended up not having to do that because we didn't so we didn't have to sit.
There's like 6 lads at my table.
So what happened was, right, first day we get there and we're on the boat and we're walking around, we're just exploring it, and got to the there's a gym or whatever, and the girl in the gym like was just like, oh, do you want me to show you around? Like,
I didn't see you sniff the gym when I was on my boat. Did go near the gym.
Jim Bean, is it?
Jim Bean.
Jim Bean?
The Jim Bean. The gym I saw was Jim Bean. Yeah. There's a running track and all on my one. It wasn't near it.
Our one too. Yeah, I was on it. But this is what the girl was showing us. So the girl in the gym was like, do you want to see the running track? We're like, yeah. She brought us down and she was like walking us around and the whole lot. And then there's this like, on the running track they had like this side compartment thing with windows and stuff. And she just was like, yeah, so I'll let you off and you can kind of walk around it. And we just walked in there and we were looking, and there was this older couple there, and his name was Bill and the girl's name was Jeanette, I think.
Very good memory,
Bill and Janet, or Bill and Jeanette.
Shout out
Bill and Jeanette. If you're listening,
Bill.
I'd say you're not.
William.
We got there, right, and the two of them were sitting there, right, and it's just this little cove, like looking out into thing, and there was these like Mexicans or like they were speaking Spanish, and they were like speaking Spanish to your man Bill, and your man Bill turns around and is like, y'all speak Spanish to me, and I was like,
hola.
I was like, hola señores,
¿Qué tal, bro?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, adios, and I just walked off. No, I was like, no, man. And he goes, where y'all from? And I was like, real intrusive, like real I'm on the ship, like, 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, Ireland. And he goes,
and let me tell you, you're going to be seeing Bill around the ship.
Thankfully, that was the last we seen. Now, we seen him, but he didn't see us. But anyway, he was there and he was like, where from, I asked him where he's from. I can't remember where he said. He's somewhere country, like some, like Kansas or something, right? I was like, oh yeah, cool, man, like whatever. And no, I actually think he was from Georgia, from
a lovely part of the world.
Yeah, but I don't know whereabouts in Georgia.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, from Georgia. He was like, I'm country folk, me. And he's all like, real, man, pure fucking Cletus from The Simpsons. And I was like, yeah, grand. We were just talking away. And then he just starts saying like, they go cruising all the time. He was like,
we're a cruising couple.
He literally was like, we've been on how many cruises now, Janet? And then she was like,
speak up, Janet.
Yeah, and he's like, starts talking, right? And then, long story short, we kind of like are going our separate ways after. And his wife is like, she's kind of standing to the side a little bit or whatever. So we'd spoken for about 10 minutes. So I was like, oh yeah, see you later, man. You know, shook his hand. And I went to shake her hand, man, and she gave me her finger like that. She went like literally, she goes, shake my hand. She goes, yeah. And I shook her finger and I was like, and she goes, sorry, I don't really shake hands. So I shook her middle finger. and I was like, what the fuck was that about? Like, we've already touched hands, like the whole, if it's a germ thing, that's out the window because I've already just wanked your finger.
And I was just like, earlier.
and then Evelyn was like, kind of, see ya, and then we just walked off, and I was like, what was that all about? Just shook her finger on the boat. So we actually seen them a couple of, because they were telling us that he was like, we're paired up with like a load of other old folk every night for dinner. So they were at 8 p.m. every night, man. We seen them, and they were over on another table just with a load of other.
I had to do that every night. And you have to fucking old guy chatting,
and you have to like make friends of it.
Yeah, and he was just like, "What y'all do?" Same buzz. What y'all do today? I just got fucking langered again, man. I drank 7 Bacardi is what you do.
Yeah, what you do, man? Shut up. But that just was like. It was just pure gas that she just gave me her finger. But anyway, that was kind of the first day. Then second day we ended it. We got to Coco Cay, which was their island, Royal Caribbean's island.
I've been.
we rock up. Yeah, but that's what you said. You haven't been with Royal Caribbean. It must have been.
No,
right.
I was.
Oh, right. Sorry,
I went to Coco Cay, yeah.
Yeah. It's
and
nice.
I stubbed my toe in the water and I started bleeding. And I was like, this is the end of me anyway. And I was out a good bit, and I was on these like rocks. And I was like, and there's like rocks, like, and I was like, oh, this is good crack. And there's like class fish and stuff with my goggles on. And then I like scraped my foot on one of the rocks, bleeding intensely. And I was looking at the shore and I was like, I'm a good bit out. And I was like, shark's gonna get me. I think it's like the shark attack capital of the world is like Florida, all that area.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, I'm out of here.
Bye, lads, bye.
I was like, people around me was like, everyone needs to get
out. I'm bleeding.
They say sharks actually don't care about blood.
Yeah, but
apparently it's a myth.
This is the thing. They always say sharks don't care, and actually sharks don't like the taste of humans. Who told you that? The fucking shark, was it? Did the shark say that to you? Just interviewing a shark.
Yeah.
And we hear you don't really like the taste of humans. Is that true?
Oh, it's grand.
Yeah, I don't like it. I prefer seals.
Wouldn't be the best. Yeah.
Like, what is it? I don't know where that ever came out. But yeah, we went to Coco Cay. Cool.
Yeah.
It's just like a big water park on an island.
Yeah.
And you just kind of go. But it was like really cool. Got on all the...
Did you not go to the beach, no?
Yeah, I went to the beach. Looked at the beach.
Lovely clear water.
Yeah, lovely. I mean,
I
nice.
was in there, dipping around. Like,
you were dipping around getting cuts.
The toe, or the foot got a bit of a smack, but other than that, it was good. The toe got the foot got a bit of a
dip your
smack.
toe in the water, man, and don't let it get cut. But yeah, it's just a big water park essentially, isn't it? But yeah, explore the island.
Did you have lads?
Yeah. As soon as you get off, and under the sea, play something there. I'll turn it back up.
Under the sea, under the sea, darling, it's better under the sea. 'Cause we had our fun along the way. Under the sea is where we play. It's wrong chords anyway. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Under the sea. And we were under the sea.
And what's the other one over there? I wanna go where the people are.
I wanna go where the people are. I wanna see them, see them dancing, walking around on those.
What do they
What do you call them? Feet. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. Wanna be part of your world. Our world.
Coco Cay.
Drives.
Audi. It's your back sore. Little Mermaid.
Do you like Little Mermaid?
Audi's the car for you.
You should.
But anyway.
That bit gets me every time. I don't know what it is.
That's where I was anyway. I was in Coco Cay. And yeah, it's a nice place. Guys, bongos, fucking everything when you get off. People dancing, yeah.
And it's kind of barbecue and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just really cool. And then everything on that island as well is also free. Like free food.
I was
like
absolutely tipping in,
absolutely
until
shake
my incident. I was shook then.
this. And your foot, was it did you have to get it wrapped up?
No, it was just had a bit of a bleeding situation. The sand now would be good for that. Sand in the wound was good. Raw sand in the wound actually stung. If you're wondering, we're upside down there.
It's rub sand in the wound.
Rub sand in the wound. A sand in the wound is worth 5 in
the bed.
In the bed. Never eat sand in bed.
If this is someone's first time to listen to the podcast, they're like,
it's bizarre.
What should they mean?
They do say never eat sand in bed though.
No, and they do say, man, the wound in the sand is better than
if
two
you're
in the
good
hand.
in bed, don't be eating sand.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So went there, nice shit. Yeah, you're just getting snacks on the fucking beach. Really cool. Water slides and everything on there. Then we went back on the ship. Like you're back on the ship pretty early every day, 4:30.
Yeah.
Got back on the ship, then travelled. Like you're travelling on that evening. We kind of went around, and I think we went somewhere that first night. I think we just went for another dinner or something. And I think we went into the fucking karaoke bar, man, to see what was going on in there.
Bit of crack. I got up.
I didn't get up.
I got up.
I listened to
absolutely.
Oh no, sorry.
This is exactly how it went. We're soaring.
You did.
Flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach.
I'll do her. If we're trying, yeah, we're breaking free.
And everyone's like, oh my God, who's singing? I go, you know the world can see ya. And they're like, oh my God, the vocal control. In a way different than words. And I have a drink in my hand. Yeah, the space between us. Ooh, in our fan. I go, very so.
Yo, you did the BVs.
I did the delay.
You did the BVs.
Very so, very. Like that, you know?
No, because she says, he goes,
yeah, but I was kind of doing everything. I was kind of doing.
You were one and you were two of them.
It gives you strength to believe we're breaking free.
Anyway, I didn't do that.
That's exactly how it sounded, and it was actually phenomenal. And I got a few. I don't want to brag. Right? I don't want to brag on the podcast.
Well, but
I hate bragging on the podcast.
Okay, but
right?
you are, but anyway.
No, I'm not bragging. It's just what happened. It's part of the story, so it's not bragging. It's
but
just
you're
exactly what happened.
Anyway.
I kind of finish up whatever, like, you know. I'm kind of giving kind of feel, one of those, you know, the finger, you know,
thanks,
I'm
guys.
like, you know, don't worry about that, like, and they're like, oh my God, like, you're an incredible singer, etc., like, great vocal performance, range, control. You had the BVs delay thing as well, like the mic got further away. I was doing the BVs and I'm like, oh, very so, and I was less loud, really good. And they were like, oh my God, you must be like a professional singer. And I'm like, I really am. I was like, I really am. And they're like, handshake. I'm like, I don't really shake hands. So here's my middle finger.
So here you go.
Sorry, and it's actually a power thing. Do you shake this?
So here's my middle finger.
And I was like, I'm actually, hey, have you heard a little thing called Disney World?
Yeah, because
I'm actually on vacation from there right now.
Yeah, I'm on vacation from
your vacation. I won't
vacation.
get you free tickets, but I'll sing for you.
Yeah, you didn't get me
For
free
money.
tickets actually when I went there.
For money. Didn't ask me actually.
Yeah, but I didn't want to. But anyway,
I didn't want to.
But we went to a few things, and then the next day, then we were in Nassau in the Bahamas.
Yeah,
and I told you a story last night.
Shithole.
What?
It's kind of, I didn't
Did
like
you go
Nassau.
there?
Yeah, I
Did you
didn't
not?
like it.
I liked it.
It's so grimy, man.
New Providence. It's
so
that's
grimy,
what they
like.
say.
Did you go down the real Aztec stairs? See them? It's like these stairs
No.
in like this forest. Not a forest, but it's kind of weird greenery.
We
place.
got there and we got off, and it's the biggest port of all of the
Okay.
Bahamian islands.
Yeah. Did you go to the
There was
thing?
20-something thousand people, man, getting off. There was 4 cruise ships in when we were
Really?
in. Like we were the third cruise ship to pull in. Then another
Yeah.
one pulls in beside us. And
Did you go to the hotel thing?
what hotel? Did?
There's like an island that is like dominated by the big hotel. One in Dubai as well.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't go to it. But
Yeah.
what's it
I
called?
can't remember what it's called, but it has a big
Atlantis.
Atlantis, yeah, and it has a big water park and stuff
Seen
as well.
it.
Yeah,
I seen it from.
We didn't go in either, but
I
yeah,
went
saw
to
it.
the one in Dubai, Atlantis,
Yeah.
the water park. But we seen it from where we were. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we just went on a tour around that island. Just it was like a driving tour, and your man drove
Yeah.
us around, showed us
Actually,
everything.
we were on foot. We were, yeah.
Yeah, no, we got a good, and it's just us and about 18 other people who were all over the age of 60. We were easily the youngest people there. But yeah, I was telling you, like the English.
Was that the bus story?
Yeah. The Americans, two Americans get on.
My wife.
He was like, we gotta, like I was saying to you, because I'd met American people.
There's always
before,
one, like,
but man, this
you're
guy
American, sorry, but this
gets on, and he was last. First, he got lost. This couple got lost coming to the bus.
Yeah.
Even though your man said, "Do not lose me. Look at me." And he has his hands up in the air and the whole lot. And he's walking. He's like, "Do not lose me." And then we don't lose him. Unless you're these two fucking this couple from America. And then he goes back, he finds them, they get on, and there's not enough seats to sit beside each other.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "We gotta sit separate? We gotta fucking sit separate? We're married." And I was like,
And it's a really good accent.
As if it makes a
It's a
difference.
really good
It is,
impression.
isn't it?
It's a
I'm
great
very
accent.
good at
It's actually
American
quite
accent. Yeah.
It's so believable with the accent.
Yeah, and then it turns out he could sit together because the middle seat folded down. He sits together. He's still fuming. Man. Then we get off.
But
the
he comes in hot, like,
No,
you know,
he came in
straight
hot
away.
and heavy.
Came in hot, like,
He was just looking.
First of all, you're late.
No, do you
and
know why
lost.
though? Do you know why he came in hot and heavy?
Why?
Because he knew
Yeah.
he got lost.
Yeah.
So he's already fuming
Yeah.
at himself, but,
Yeah.
but he's embarrassed
But
that
it's
he
not
got
his
lost.
fault, though.
No, but
It's
he's
never his
but
fault, you know?
It is though, but to
Yeah.
him it's not.
It's not his fault.
because he's embarrassed that he got lost. So he comes in going, everyone's judging me now for getting
Yeah,
lost. So he's going to just come in, fucking blow a gasket immediately.
Yeah.
So it takes up. And he's like, "We got to sit separate." And I was just like,
Yeah.
And I offered my seat to them and everything just to be like, "Shut
Yeah.
up and get in the seat." But anyway, he kicked off. But we went around
Yeah.
that tour. It was good. Seen the whole place.
Yeah.
Some interesting facts about the place. Like it's like they.
Give me some facts going on.
Yeah, they're
I
actually
like
not in the
facts.
Caribbean. They're not in the Caribbean
Seaweed
Ocean.
is always greener.
They're in the
Go
North
ahead.
Atlantic Ocean anyway, if you
Okay,
wanted to know
right.
that.
Kind of not interesting, but okay.
Yeah, but anyway, I got back on that. We explored there. Senor Frogs was there. Didn't go to it.
I went to it. Absolutely. There was
It was fucking man.
It was jammers.
Pitbull was in there or something. I'd say the fucking nut. It was the Mr. 305, and it was just like fucking.
I was there
blaring
in
music.
it, and I was absolutely. The seaweed is always green.
And there was people going nuts in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
loose
It
in
was
there.
like it was loose as
It was
fuck.
loose, yeah.
We just walked by it and was like,
Did you go Senior
"Gee."
Frogs in Florida?
No, I didn't go any Senior Frogs.
It's a loose spot.
Is
It's a
it?
loose
Yeah.
old spot.
Yeah,
No matter where you go.
It was just lit to fucking
Yeah,
tits, man.
yeah.
But
It's
we
just
didn't go in it anyway. We just
People
ended
absolutely
up
standing out.
explored the island in Nassau, and then we got back on the boat again at 4:30. 4:30 every day. You had to be back on the
Yeah.
boat, and then the next day we were at sea for the whole day. So we really explored the old water section of the
Okay,
ship.
yeah.
So we went up 4 pools.
Yeah.
3 water slides, man. Just absolutely unbelievable water slide. This one water slide was like, you go down it and the tube is like lit up on the way.
Oh yeah,
and
like
then
a
but then
black
it's,
hole kind of thing.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's like it's orange in the inside,
Okay,
so
right.
you can actually still see a little bit of
Okay.
light. But there's just these like fluorescent lights shining,
Yeah.
and then you come out into like a clear, open thing. And you're hanging over the fucking. You're sliding over the middle of the ship, which is like 10 stories down. Like you can see it, and you're like, oh, and then you go
as you
straight
slide
out.
by,
Yeah, you're like,
oh.
oh shit. Well, I couldn't actually see anything because there's water in my eyes. And then you come out into like a toilet bowl thing, and then
Yeah.
and then go down. But that was pretty cool. Just kind of tanned ourselves. Bit of ice cream every 5 minutes. I was
Yeah.
like, ice cream, and bit of food, the whole lot. Next day, Jamaica.
Okay, yeah, never
And
been.
going there, man, like I thought, when people say yeah man and all this,
Yeah,
like I
man,
thought that was
yeah.
just like a bit of a stereotypical,
Yeah, yeah.
like, if someone says top of the morning laddie,
Yeah.
and we're like, we don't actually say that. Got there, all they say is yeah man. Literally, man, anything you could say, anything, be like even thanks.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, where's the toilet? And your man be like, over there. And I'd be like, thanks. You go, yeah man. Alright, that's a more of a statement, but anyway, and just keep saying, and they say yeah man for like yes, essentially, or anything kind of like yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
For no, they say I swear.
That's so bitch.
It's so
Sorry,
like,
you
it'd be
make
like,
it out
are
as
you
bitch,
going
though.
you going out tonight, man? No, it's not even it's it's like a dolphin. And then if they're okay is
That's so funny, man. That's so. I'd
and
be
you might be
laughing.
like,
I'd be laughing. Like,
I'd be like, where's
yeah.
is that the toilet over there? It's over there, yeah man. And then they say Irie means okay. So you'd be like,
Irie.
how are you today, man? I'm Irie, man. That's
Oh,
what they say.
alright, like, yeah,
I'm
okay,
Irie,
yeah,
yeah.
Irie.
But yeah,
Irie.
Jamaica was good. We got off. It's fairly like compounded. Like you
Yeah.
get off in the port, you're in this kind of almost built up like fake town. It's really weird, and it's like Royal Caribbean kind of built it nearly. You get off and you're kind of in this, and then they walk you to this bus, and we got on the bus then, and there's all markets in this little like fake town that
Yeah.
you're walking in, and then you get on to where the buses are and stuff, and they kind of tell you which bus you're going on for what tour. And then you get on the bus, man, and they drive up to these like compounded gates, and then it opens, and then you drive out into like real Jamaica.
Yeah.
And it's like real grassy and like trees everywhere. And we drove through these areas, man. I was like fucking like just shacks and shit, and boys just out in their fucking
Yeah.
bare feet just smoking. But we drove, we went to this like resort place, and we went zip lining through the
Oh.
Jamaican forests.
Very nice.
Very good, yeah. Like
You wouldn't be really a danger devil.
I don't mind that kind of stuff, yeah. Zip
Pretty on
lining.
the edge, yeah.
Yeah. But we zipped through the
Zipped,
thing.
yeah.
That was cool enough. Like
Yeah.
met a Canadian couple there, chatting to them. Your man was afraid of his life with the zip line. Man. Every time you just heard, oh, and I'd be like, oh, what girl is that? I turn around, just this fucking Canadian lad
Not even on
shouting.
the zip line yet. Just,
No man, he was so afraid. There was 3 lizards standing on the deck. On the first one, Evelyn wouldn't walk by them. But yeah, we zip lined, and then we did this thing called river tubing, which is essentially you just get in the tubes and you go down a river, the Martha Bray River.
Did you do that in Florida?
No, just did it in Jamaica. That was fun too.
Yeah.
And then kind of like we got back to the resort then, and then they're like, oh, the buses leave at this and this time. So we had to kind of just leave early because it was like, what are we going to do is wait around. You can't go
Yeah,
anywhere.
yeah.
They don't let you go anywhere. It's very like, because
Okay, right,
I think
yeah.
like they've had like history of tourists getting mugged and shit. So went back then. It was actually the same. They're divided into parishes, like we're divided into counties. Even though, like, he was like, "Is anybody else's country divided into parishes?" And I was like, "Yes," but he was kind of didn't really like all the Americans.
He was like,
were
"Actually, no. States."
Yeah, I was like, "Yes."
Have you heard of it? United States.
Yeah. I was like, "Yeah."
My wife.
We gotta sit separate. But there was the guy who was like doing the tour on the way back was Jamaican.
Wow.
He was a Jamaican American. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so we got back then on the ship that evening. Went to a Harry Potter quiz, man. Evelyn wanted to go to this Harry Potter quiz, and I was like, "Look, I know we'll."
Does Evelyn know Harry Potter?
No.
Like, oh
no,
I wouldn't have a sniff. Like, I read the books. Like,
yeah,
they wouldn't have a sniff.
I've seen the films, right?
That's good, yeah. Well, I've seen it. I read the books. Well, I've seen the films.
Yeah, but like,
so
that's the extent of where mine go. Like, we've seen the films. We know
what happens to Cedric Diggory.
Who the fuck is Cedric Diggory? But this is what I mean,
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Evelyn was like,
guys at home know they.
Evelyn was like, "Oh yeah, but Harry Potter quiz," and I was like, "You know, this isn't going to be like this is going to be tailored towards people who are nerds, who know everything
You're kind
about
of a nerd. Barbecue base.
Good in bed though. So
good in bed though. I'm a nerd, but I get down.
I get down, man. I actually smear myself.
Get down on your knees.
Yeah,
on your elbows.
I actually cover myself in barbecue,
and that's kind of your thing.
And just slide around.
That's the foreplay.
Just rip
it's called role play.
Yeah. It's called barbecue role play. But yeah, no, we went to the fucking thing, right? I'll quiz you, man, if you want. So you think you know?
No, I don't. But give me a quiz.
Okay.
Type in easiest. Or you have questions.
I have some questions
from
that.
Hit me.
That because I said to Evelyn, we're not going to know any of these. They're going to be tailored towards people who know everything about Harry Potter. And she was like, it'll be a bit of fun. Got there. First question. What's Ron's pet rat's name?
Oh.
And this is what I was like. I was like, I think I might know this one.
His name is Peter Dinklage. That's who it actually is, I think.
That's who.
His name's Peter Dinklage. No,
what is going on
that's
there?
an actor. What's his name?
An actor.
Can't remember what's it called.
Scabbers.
I wasn't getting that.
Yeah, I was like
Scabbers.
Nibbles.
It's not fair. Yeah, I knew it was something.
I knew it was something. Yeah.
Scabbers wasn't getting that. Like
it wasn't getting it right. So Scabbers immediately was gone. Right. Then another one was what's Nearly Headless Nick's full name?
Nearly Headless. No, I don't know. Professor Woo.
No, it's like Nicholas Bombardus McGorry, and I was like, "Who's
people
getting
there?"
This?
Oh, I
Someone
know
got
this
9 or 14 or 15, man. I was like, "You've nothing to do." Another one was, "What's the code on the?" the telephone thing to get to Gringotts or whatever.
I thought you were going to say on the map. I saw me swam up to no good.
No, there's code. You have to press a code to open the
912.
No, it spells magic. So whatever that is, and I think so 6, 2,
5 surely.
Is it?
ABC, EEF, HIJ, KLM.
Yeah, 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it starts on 2. Always.
It starts on 2.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah,
the letters always start on 2, so
yeah,
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like 6 something. It spells magic anyway. And I was like, who knows this? And everyone, boys writing down right.
Yeah.
But what happened, man? We were at this thing, right, and there was a couple. Like it was wedged. In fairness.
Yeah.
But me and Evelyn were over depth there. I had one. She wanted to compete against me because I was like, I don't want to go here, and she was like, I'll go. So she was like, no, you do your own, I do my own. See who wins. I won in the end, but we were filling them out, right. And the couple behind us, the girl was doing it, and the guy was just kind of like shouting stuff with her.
Yeah.
And whatever the question was, anyway, your man was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that film anyway. I've never seen that one."
Yeah.
Then there was this other like 2 girls, heavier girls, that were like super into Harry Potter.
Yeah.
One of them turns around. They were actually books first.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Who cares? And she was deadly serious. I was like, nobody cares.
She's there and she loves Harry Potter.
I was like, put the gloves on, fight him. No one cares that it was like okay, grand. Yeah, I get it.
Hands who are that really need to cop on.
They were books first. I was like,
you need to cop on.
I was like, all right, I get they were books first, but like, yeah, you know what? I watched the films. What if he's illiterate?
Get a nice.
What if he was illiterate? What if he's dyslexic? Can't read? No, look what you've done. What if he's blind?
What if he just watched the movie?
Seen the film?
What's wrong with that?
If he was blind, he wouldn't have read or
seen
an
audiobook.
But anyways, I went to that Harry Potter thing. We did a few other things. There was like Finish the Lyric.
Hit me.
No, man, there was a girl. I have to, before it was finished, the lyric. They were actually pretty tricky because they were like parts of the songs that you wouldn't be getting.
I wore goggles when you were not.
But there was this girl there, right? So there was 2 kids on one team.
Yeah.
They were extremely loud and shouting into the microphone.
Annoying.
It was absolutely absurd.
It's annoying.
And then the other girl was like probably 15.
Okay.
Maybe like
Also
14,
child.
15.
Right.
Took the singing too serious. So like...
Start singing just absolutely...
Yeah, no, and one of them was like... what was the song? Let's say it was like Journey, Don't Stop Believing, right? And it was like...
Just a small town.
Yeah, and let's say it gets
she
to...
starts kicking in like...
Living in a lonely world.
Yeah.
And like everyone's listening along. Took the midnight train going anywhere. Right, and then... So then the next line's blank. They stop the song and you have to immediately jump in. And she was like... Just a city boy... Born and raised in South Detroit. And your man would go, yeah, cool. And she'd be like, she took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just everyone finished.
And then she was like, don't stop. She just kept going, man. And your man was like, okay, yeah. And she'd be like, believe it.
Did you get up on stage and finish the lyric?
It was only 2. It was a head to head. So it was these 2 kids and this one girl.
Oh right.
And she was up for the whole thing. They were up, and she just kept doing it every time. She just wouldn't stop singing. And I was like, go to the karaoke if you want to show off. You know, finish the lyric isn't the place to be showing off the voice. But yeah, that was kind of cool. We went then to Haiti the next day. Man, one of the nicest places I've ever been in my life. Yeah. Lovely. So what happened is Royal Caribbean bought a town.
Okay.
Called Labadee.
Okay.
And
Labadee, labada.
Labadee, labada, labadee, labada, labadee, labada, labadee, labada, labadee, labada, labadee. Wrong key. Is it? No. But yeah, Labadee. They bought Labadee, and so essentially they have it like a kind of compounded, like anyone, you can't come in or out of it. This chair's so squeaky today. What's going on? You can't come in or out of it essentially without being either from there or hired by Royal Caribbean. Mm-hmm. But visually beautiful. Like every other place we went was kind of flat, and like even like Orlando and Florida
very
in general
flat,
was kind of flat. No mountains and stuff. Like you're pulling into Haiti and it's just like fucking mountains. Like lovely. The hottest day we were there, I was like 32 degrees, man. I was absolutely getting cremated. So we got there and we just kind of explored around a bit. We did a walking tour, walked around, learned about the place. What happened there was Royal Caribbean started coming there, then they bought the town, then they hired all the people there, they built hospitals, schools, like they really put back into it, and they hired all the people. So it's really, really nice. They have like, it's kind of like Coco Cay, but in Haiti, like they own it and they have all the water parks and stuff on it. So we did the walking tour, it was fine. Then we did, again, like there was like 60-year-olds on the walking tour. Then we went and did one of those inflatable obstacle courses out in the sea.
Oh cool, yeah.
Class, but also chafe. Got the chafe from you have to wear the life vest.
Oh right, yeah.
Chafed under my arm so bad, man.
Really?
And then the salt in the wound, man. Not the sand in the wound.
Sand in the wound is good as well.
Salt in the wound. Just like absolutely wrecked.
Yeah.
Wrecked. But yeah, that was fun. And then we went then to this thing called the Dragon's Tail Coaster. A roller coaster, man, that you control yourself.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'd say you were like, let's go slow as possible.
As slow as possible. So it's like brake and go fast, right? You put down to go fast and you pull up to go to brake. Yeah. And your man says before, don't go fast, don't go too fast, and don't go too slow. And I was like, okay, fine. So in my head, that means don't just leave it down for the whole thing, because you're obviously going to hit maximum speed. And don't obviously be going too slow because people come behind you. And we start going, and it's a 2-seater thing. So me and Evelyn are saying, man, the seatbelt is a seatbelt from a car. It's not. You're not bolted into anything. I pulled this thing over as if I was getting into the Renault Clio. And then just start going down, right? And then you turn around this corner, like immediately you just turn around this corner and the thing starts going up. And I'm like, how's this going up? And I pulled up the brake and it's still going up. So it's obviously on a hinge or something there. It's like, and you go all the way up to the top, right? And then I put down the thing and just fucking... we just Michael Schumacher, man. And I start pulling it up and Evelyn start fighting with me, being like, stop pulling up, I want to go fast. And I thought I was going to lose my life. I just flying around these bends and stuff. Evelyn has a video of me and I'm just like, don't send that to anyone. And we just got off that and we went back in the boat, and that was kind of the end of the cruise. Then we went to we went a full day at sea the next day, like got to bed that night, and then the next day was all at sea, and then bed again, and then we were off. But the whole thing was class. Like I never wanted to do a cruise in my life, ever. I was always like, why would I want? It's basically a hotel on the sea, and you're stuck in the hotel. But like, we didn't even get to see everything on the ship. We didn't get to explore everything.
Loads of stuff to do. Like
we went
with
to
the places you go. Like,
stuff I didn't mention there was like we went to an ice skating show one of the nights, which is just in there. So many people fell in the ice skating show, and I was secondhand embarrassment to the max. I was like, oh, he fell. We went to this. They have like an aqua theater show with like all this crazy stuff. It was unbelievable. I'd 100% go again.
Recommend it. Like,
the food, like we didn't get drinks package like you. We got the refreshment,
the soft drink stuff,
so we could get like waters and stuff like that. But like, you could actually do without that even, because when you go into like those restaurants that you've kind of paid for, where you're getting like, you know, sandwiches or paninis or whatever, you go in there, they have like a cup that you can just get water and drink it there. You just can't bring it out with you and take it away. And they have to go coffee cups and tea cups and stuff that you can bring with you. But yeah, really, really good. Like the whole thing was amazing. I did one of them flow rider things, you know, where you're surfing.
Oh yeah, the indoors. Yeah,
man. It's intense, man. I was like, I was looking at all these boys and I go, get off here. I was on it like that. I was like, fucking. I was stiff as a board. I was like, I couldn't move. But that was class. Yeah. Then we got back to Orlando. I'll kind of just, because probably no one wants to hear this anyway. But Orlando was class. Universal, way better than Disney.
Yeah, way better.
Way better,
it's
man.
Way better.
Way better. Yeah. Like the Disney light show thing at the castle at night. Crazy. Like, and I've been to the Paris one. And the Paris one's good. But that one,
it's different gravy.
Fucking
different gravy.
Crazy good.
Did you do Space Mountain?
No. I didn't do Space Mountain. So I'll tell you what happened, right? I'd never been on a proper roller coaster, man, until that one in Haiti that I didn't know was going to be a proper roller coaster. I'd never been on a proper one. Until I went to Orlando, and I was going there, and I was like, I'm after paying all this money to get here. I'm after buying the tickets, and I can't go home and be like, oh, you went to Orlando? Yeah. Did you go to Universal? Yeah. Did you get on it? No. I didn't want to do that, because that's always happens. But like, if it's here in Ireland, I don't care, because I'm like, I just went to fucking Bettystown there. Went to
the
what's it called?
No, it's changed now from Taylor Park to something else.
No, the other place.
Fantasia.
Went to Fantasia, man. Did you get on it? No. But like, I don't mind that. But this time I was like, I have to, come on, I'm after coming 9 hours across the other side of the world. Like, I need to just go. And so we got there, get into Universal. Really, really cool. Like, all the streets and stuff are cool. You got the Simpsons Park, the Krusty Land or whatever. You've got Harry Potter. That's
incredible.
Nuts.
It's incredible. It's like Gringotts is incredible.
You walk in and it's kind of just hidden. Because you're in like this London part, and you're kind of like, oh, there's the bus out of Harry Potter, the night bus, and you're like, it says King's Cross here, and like Leicester Square,
and you just turn, and all of a sudden you're like,
and you just go, and you go like this through this little tiny fucking thing. And then all of a sudden you're in Diagon Alley.
It's
and
class.
You're like, holy shit. And like I said, I watched Harry Potter. Like, I'm not the biggest fan in the world. I do like it. I think it's incredible. Great. But you get in there, man, you're like, I'm incredible. Harry Potter.
And you go to Hogsmeade and stuff as well.
Harry.
Yeah.
Hogsmeade is good.
So you get the butterbeer. Yeah. Tastes like shit.
I thought it was good.
Tastes like shit. It's way too sweet.
It is.
It's so sweet, man. I was like, I paid, I don't know, stupid amount of money for it, and I was like, I'm not having a sip of that ever again.
$8.20 I paid for it.
Oh.
$8.20 for a non-alcoholic butterbeer.
Non-alcoholic, I got as well.
You can add alcohol to it for 12.
Yeah. I should have. Might have been nicer.
Would have been 20. But I thought it was nice. What one did you get though? I got a frozen one.
Well, I think I just got straight up, like, straight up.
See, the frozen one wasn't as sweet.
Yeah,
but got it anyway. It was nice.
Just straight up, like, it was horrible.
Nice enough. But yeah, Diagon Alley, class. You got was the thing, because they've added stuff since. But was that big dragon on Gringotts there?
And the fire comes out of it.
Yeah, it's class. Yeah. But in there, right, and then was like, right. And I hadn't got on that, and at this point I was like, I don't want to get on the escape from Gringotts yet. I'll see what the story is. So we went over to Hogsmeade and we looked at the actual Hogwarts castle. And then they have this one called the Flight of the Hippogriff.
Okay.
It's only a little kid's dinger, but like, it goes up high and it goes down and it goes around. I really eased myself in. I seen it and I was like,
missed that one personally.
I seen it and I was like, I think I could do that.
Just
and bear in mind,
6-year-olds.
Bear in mind, the week or two before I came over to, I went over to Orlando.
Your YouTube and everything.
Yeah, I went onto TikTok and I was like, Hagrid's motorbike ride point of view, and I was just like, and boys with their camera out just going woo, and I was like, any loop de loops there? No, I'll get on that. So I got on the Hippogriff one anyway. It was good. It was like
3 out of 10, like,
about 30
3 out of
miles,
10.
30 miles per hour. Yeah, no, it was like a 5 out of 10. Like, it was grand. But I was like, yeah, that's cool. See, I had never been like sideways. You know, when they turn a corner, and this thing was like, woo, I was like, oh, I'm sideways, and I was like,
I'm sideways now.
So I did that. That was good. And then we explored the rest of Hogwarts, and then we went back over to or what else is there? There's like comic book land. Walk through there, and like
Spider-Man
the cartoon land.
Spider-Man still there?
Yeah, I didn't do that.
It's kind of bang average.
Yeah, 3D ride and stuff.
But that probably hasn't changed in years. It's like old school. Like,
and you've got like all the other places. The Jimmy Fallon ride.
Oh, I didn't go on that. But I don't know.
No one did.
But I don't know what that is like.
Queue was about 2 minutes long when it's drive through New York City or something.
I gave that a
Fast and
miss,
Furious
personally.
is apparently horrendous. There was no one near that.
That mustn't be there when I was there.
20 minutes. I'd say wait for
Transformers was there when I was there, and then Terminator was that there.
Transformers was there. Terminator, no.
No,
Mummy.
The Mummy was good. Did you do Mummy?
I didn't do the Mummy, no, because the queue was 20 minutes, so I was like, it must be shite. Because I was like, the ones with the big queues must be unreal.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we went back to Hogsmeade, right?
Yeah.
No, we went back to the Diagon Alley. And I'm standing there, and this Escape to Gringotts thing is there,
class.
right? And I said, fuck it, I'll get on it. And I was thinking, this is 3D ride, right?
Yeah.
Walked in. You walk through Gringotts, that's all cool. You've got all the animatronic fucking goblin guys. Looks like you're in the thing. Then you walk in and there's like an elevator there.
Yeah.
See that? Your man's like, you're going 10 miles below the earth. I was like, oh. I don't like elevators as is.
Yeah.
And you hop into this elevator and it's all just like what do you call it? Like it's
like,
simulated.
Yeah, simulated.
It's not actually real.
It's like you have to train the Hogwarts train.
That's simulated.
Like,
but I got on the fucking elevator, man. The floor starts moving and all, and I was like, if they start simulating getting stuck in an elevator here, I'm gonna fight the 20 other people that are in this elevator with me. And then you get down. It says you're 10 miles below the earth. Then you get out of the thing. You go in. You get into the carriage, right? And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, and I'm a little bit nervous because I'm like, okay, grand. And then you go. Starts going around and Ron's fucking eldest brother Percy or whatever.
Whatever.
He's like, going down. We're going to go see the fucking, what are they called? Vaults.
Yeah.
Brings you down, right? Then Bellatrix comes out of nowhere. Bellatrix,
Lestrange,
comes out of nowhere, and you come into this like open part of the tunnel. Starts zapping you, and you've got 3D goggles on, so she starts zapping you with this thing, and like I actually don't react to when, like, you ever see people that are ducking and dodging. I'm like, oh, I'm like, no, I know it's not real. So it starts hitting me, right, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool, yeah. And then she just says like fucking Alakazam or something, right?
Avada Kedavra.
Fucking floor opens up, swallows you.
Yeah,
man, the whole car just went from horizontal to vertical, and it was the drop of a lifetime. I felt like I was dropping forever, and I did that thing where nothing comes out, and I was just like, oh man, I shit my pants. It was crazy. And then it's just into complete darkness. Don't know where I am, and the head's flying all over the place, and I was like, who likes roller coasters and why? But it was, and then you go in and it leaves like there's nothing left to the imagination there. It's all fucking like just as the film was, you know, and it's everything's 3D. You really feel like you're in it. But yeah, I got out of that. Then I went on Hagrid's.
Didn't do that, I don't think.
I wasn't there when you were there. It only opened in 2019. Okay. Unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
This thing was unbelievable. You're on Hagrid's bike.
Yeah.
And you just fucking rip it around, man. And he starts going through all these things. It goes 50 miles an hour. And then we were sitting in the front carriage, of course. Yeah. We were getting on, and I was like, I'd seen it, right?
Yeah.
And there's one bit in it. I'll tell you why you don't want to be sitting in the front in a minute. But there's one bit in it that if you're sitting in the front, you get the most of it. Yeah. And I was like, we don't want to be in the front. And Evelyn was like, I'd love to be in the front. So we get up to the front. You can't pick where you're going.
Yeah, you
just get look at the draw. Well, look at the draw happened to be in our favour that day, because we get up and your man goes, many's in your party? I was like, everything's in your party.
Yeah, in your party, yeah.
Many's in your party?
Yeah. Or, what can I get started for you? Yeah. You go to anywhere. Or, what can I get started for you?
Welcome in.
Yeah, you know, the bell on the door, ding ding, like, welcome to Chili's. Yeah, welcome.
It was just welcome in.
Welcome.
I was like, welcome in.
Welcome.
But it was like, right, we're just gonna fucking, 2 in your party? Yeah, okay, you're at the front.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was absolutely shitting it then. You get in, Evelyn's in the fucking motorbike. I'm like a bitch in the fucking seat. Just bet into it. And you go around, man, and what happens is, you know the flying car that the boys use in the Chamber of Secrets?
Yeah.
you come down underneath that's like flying over a bridge, and you come down underneath it. This is all outside, by the way, none of it's simulated. Down underneath, and then when you reach through the tunnel on the other side, it opens up and there's a vertical ramp and you go all the way up to the top of it, and it goes nowhere, and he goes, Hagrid's talking to you the whole way, and you go right up and he goes, oh, it seems like we've lost power. Whole thing falls backwards. Shit my pants, man. It was the first time I'd ever gone backwards on a roller coaster. Nauseous as fuck. As soon as I got off, I was like, I'm gonna get sick. But it was really, really good. The ride was really good, and we got off it then, and it was so good. We waited 90 minutes to get on it or something, or 100
crazy,
minutes. So we got off, and we were walking out to collect our, you have to put the things in the lockers and stuff. And we collected out of the locker, and we're just like, that was class, like it was unreal. And we're like, oh, I'd love to do it again, but like the queue, I'm kind of saying to Evelyn, the queue is so big, like we'll come back tomorrow and we'll do it again. Like I'd love to do it again. And there's this girl walking in front of us, and she turns around, she's like, oh, did you get off Hagrid's? And we're like, yeah. And she goes, do you want to go on it again? I was like, yeah. And like then I seen she worked there. She had the thing, like her name was Ayana. And she was like, yeah, I'll bring you straight up to the front. I was like, no queue? She was like, yeah, come on. Just absolutely waltzed us, escorted up to the top, boom, straight back in. So then I got to go on the bike, but we weren't up the very front of the thing, but we were like middle of it. Oh, no. I was straight on the bike, 2 goals in a row. Absolutely unreal. So I got on that, and then I got on the Jurassic Park one. The Jurassic Park.
It was good.
Jurassic Park River Adventure.
Yeah, it's good.
It's an adventure, all right.
The ending.
Till the very end, when you drop.
And the guy trying to get you like
50 miles an hour, man. You reach the speed of 0 to 50. Oh man, that
sure, you see them at the water you spray, like
man,
you're going fast as fuck.
It felt like the thing was going on forever.
Like, you're kind of flaking around. It's nice. And you're like, oh, there's this little
and then he goes, oh, they've knocked you off course. You're heading into the raptor enclosure, and you're like, oh, this is cool. And then you go up the thing, and it's going for ages like that. And then he turns around, and then that T-Rex tries to get you, and you fall.
Nice.
You fall
for a good bit.
And I have the picture if you want to see it. It's me screaming and tense to bits, man, because I couldn't stop. And then Evelyn is like smiling and having the crack, and there's a lad in the back, man. Wait till I show you the picture. But I just couldn't deal with the fucking craziness of them drops, man. I don't like drops. That's what I've discovered about the whole roller coaster experience. I don't mind the actual like speed of things. I haven't gone upside down yet to know.
Okay,
but did you do the Hulk?
Of course.
Oh man, no
it's
way.
Unreal, man.
No way.
I've done it because it's changed. I was there for when it changed.
There you go, man. Look at this. Right, this is all of us. There's me, absolutely,
and hanging on for dear life with the chair in front.
Well, look at your man in the back. And then there's a young lad down there, man. Look at that lad, fucking Dog the Bounty Hunter was on the back.
He's grand. He's kind of flaked.
But then, and I have this one as well. There's me on Hagrid's, absolutely loving life. But the Hulk one, man.
You start straight away, and it's like you're like. Like straight away, and it's like, oh, something's gone wrong, and just instantly, boom, like 100 miles an hour, twist instantly. You're like, oh.
But what's it feel like when you twist? Like
class.
Nah,
it's pure like G-force. You're like, it's that thing where you can't like quite scream. You're like,
yeah. They have a new one there called the Velocicoaster. It goes 70 miles per hour. It's their fastest one.
Well, I was on the Cheetah in Busch Garden. That's the fastest, I think.
What speed?
I think it's like 90 or something. Google it.
Could be lying.
Google it there.
I didn't go to Busch Gardens, but I heard it's good.
It's class.
Cheetah.
The Sheikah is crazy in Busch Gardens. I told you that. It like hangs over the edge of the drop. So if you're in the front rows, you're just face down to the ground.
And Busch Gardens in Tampa, no?
Tampa, yeah.
Cheetah Hunt. Is that what it is?
Cheetah something, yeah.
Cheetah Hunt.
Fast as fuck. Boy.
Cheetah Hunt speed. 97 kilometers.
Yeah.
97 kilometers. What's that? No, that's not actually.
It's probably like 80 miles.
97 km in miles. 60.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just go 70 miles per hour to your own. Or is it kilometers?
Yeah, no, 70 miles.
Wow.
And
that's fast.
The Hulk actually goes 69.
Does it?
Yeah. Because
it felt
68 or something, yeah. Because the new one is just like only like two 2 miles per hour faster.
Yeah.
But it looks good. But I built myself up the whole week to get onto it at the end.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm getting on it. And then we went back. And
Did
sure,
you-
you also failed to mention thunderstorm every day.
Yeah, I told you
and
that.
they cancel
5
all the
o'clock,
rides.
I told
then.
you.
They're like delayed.
I said, what does storm season mean to you?
yeah, but it was like delayed. Everything's delayed then because
of the way,
they have to stop.
Did you do the rocket roller coaster?
The Rip Ride Rocket?
Rip Ride Rocket.
Absolutely not, man. Boys are sitting going up to the top.
But you pick your tunes, man. It's great crack. You go in, you
Do you have a
pick
headset on?
Yeah, like your speakers there for you personally. So you go on before and you're like, I'll have this song. I had absolutely. So you're going up, work it, makes it, do it, makes us
you have
all
a
the
song?
better. And I'm there going up the top, like, you know, the bit where you're just going up.
Oh, man, up.
Man,
it's not even
as
up.
it drops,
It's up.
and you're like, I'm like,
It's up. It's,
oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's
and it's
literally
straight down.
Yeah, but
It's
like
great
I couldn't
crack.
believe how crazy it is going up. Like boys are just like that, and then they're just
You didn't even do it.
no. I seen them. I was looking at them, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like, who would get on
You
that?
pick
But it
your own
looks cool.
tune, it's
It does
great
look
crack.
cool.
You pick
man.
your own tune.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Great
Pick your
crack.
own song
Yeah.
on Rip Ride Rocket. It looked good, but I'd love to get on them. That's the thing. After
You
I kind
gotta
of
do
got
it,
on a
man.
few
You
of them,
gotta
I was
just
like,
do
I
it.
can
It's
do
such
it.
crack, like.
I think we should go back and just get on them all.
Me and you go.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh.
I'd like, and then hold onto your leg, and I'm like, oh, Ryan.
But yeah, I thought it was great. Went to Disney. Disney was good.
Yeah.
Like the thing was great. They have a new Tron ride. We joined the queue.
Tron, boring.
It looks good enough.
Yeah.
We joined the queue for it, the virtual queue. They're testing out this new thing, virtual queue.
Okay.
We joined that queue and waited all day long. Didn't get the text. I joined at about 1 or 2 in the day.
Yeah.
Didn't get the text till quarter to 10 at night. So they
You're
actually
already gone,
They
were you?
texted me at 8:45.
Yeah.
But the light show was coming on at 9.
Oh, yeah,
so I was like, we can't leave.
Mhm.
And then it was like, get on the ride before 10:15. But sure, I was waiting there, and I was like, I'm not getting on that after this.
Yeah.
And absolutely thunder and lightning and raining and everything. So
Yeah.
that show was delayed.
Mhm.
But that was really good. Animal Kingdom is good.
Yeah.
The safari and
Safari's
stuff.
cool,
It's
isn't it? Yeah.
They have all the Avatar world there. It's kind of cool.
Yes, that was brand new. Like one of the last
Pandora.
years I was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the ride thing is incredible. The
I didn't do it. Yeah, there was the queue
incredible.
was like 90 minutes long.
Yeah,
I
it's
was like,
incredible.
oh, come be ours.
what's it called again? I can't remember. Like the ride, or
Flight of
something.
Passage
Yeah.
or something.
Incredible.
Yeah, and then they have an Alley River one or something.
Didn't do that, I don't think. But the
Is it
Flight of
3D?
Passage. It's like something similar to like the. Did you do
Gringotts?
the?
No.
Yeah, kind of same buzz. Like, you know, you're like a thing.
You're
and
in it.
it's like a screen thing. Like,
Okay.
you know, it's class.
But yeah, no, the whole thing, and then like Magic Kingdom, we did a few of the. You had like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train,
Yeah,
Big Thunder Railroad.
that's good crack. Yeah,
That was alright. Yeah, doesn't go that fast.
suits you. I'd say that one.
Yeah. No. Animal Kingdom went on the Expedition Everest.
Did you do the the Yeti? It's class. You went backwards there again. I'd say.
Holy shit! No man.
I'd say you went backwards there again. Did you?
Yeah, went backwards. All right. Absolutely couldn't have been more backwards, man. Like that thing was crazy backwards.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
It's proper like.
It goes 199 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
And then just immediately bolts backwards.
Yeah.
And but like it just
At gale
disoriented.
speeds.
Didn't know where it was. And there was kids on it and everything, man.
Whose child is that?
That was the only one that I got off, and I was like, I feel violently ill.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
want to
good
do it.
crack.
I was like, I don't want to do that again. It's
good crack.
But it was good crack. The whole thing was great crack.
Yeah. Did you do the water one in Animal Kingdom?
What was that?
Oh, maybe that might be in Hollywood.
No.
Shoes, is it?
It's in. It's
It's in Magic Kingdom.
Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
That was closed. They've
Oh.
closed it. Yeah, they're I don't know if they're renovating or
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
That's scaffolding all around
Yeah.
it. But no, I just did the Big Thunder Railroad. We did the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is basically Big Thunder Railroad, just goes
Yes.
faster.
Yeah.
And then we did the Expedition Everest in Animal
Kingdom.
Kingdom, and we
The
did
safari.
the safari. The safari is
just
cool.
there.
Didn't do much else, man. Honestly, in that
It's
place.
just cool to walk around.
It is cool. Yeah,
kinda
it's much nicer.
Yeah.
and it's much more chill there. But then, yeah, actually,
Did you go see the Lion King show?
Went to SeaWorld.
Oh,
Controversial.
don't listen now to this next part, folks.
Didn't want to. Evelyn wanted to.
Yeah.
So we went. Yeah. Very.
They haven't got the Orca show anymore, have
They
they?
do.
They do.
It's
That's
really
tough.
controversial, man.
That's tough.
Tough to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just crazy to watch, man. They just look like they're made to do it, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, they
big, man.
have the orcas, they just can't get in with them anymore.
And their lads
Employees telling them
watching
what to
it.
do. Yeah, but
They're
the place
busy.
was wedged.
Yeah, really?
Wedged.
Wow.
Absolutely wedged. I didn't enjoy it. Like, I
Yeah.
enjoyed to see.
They can't get
it's
in
like
the
a
water
zoo,
anymore
man.
with
Like
them,
a
like,
zoo
yeah.
isn't. you know, it's not great for the animals, but like people still go and you kind of get a.
There's ones you can go to.
You get to
that are,
learn
like,
things about them, but like it just
Yeah.
it doesn't justify.
You
Like,
need like a preservation zoo where it's like they have their own space and they're there for like, you know, if they're
or like if they're rescued or something.
exactly, yeah.
But
or
they
if
say
they're there for breeding purposes and stuff, like, you know, to
yeah,
save the
yeah.
you
If
know,
they're endangered,
like,
but
yeah.
they say with the orcas, like they're the only other animal, bar humans, who have like they're conscious of living. They know they're living, and they're
Yeah,
like they're empathetic towards their you know, emotions and
Mm-hmm.
other people's emotions and stuff like that, whereas like not a lot of other animals are at all.
Yeah.
And they have a sense of like community and all like that,
Mm-hmm.
and different emotions, so that's why it affects them so much when
Mm-hmm.
they're in captivity. But they're like, yeah, it was grand. Like SeaWorld was grand, man. It was
Yeah.
it was cool to see, like, and
Yeah.
it's like, and it's a really big
There's apparently
park.
like big roller coaster stuff there. I
Yeah, there
haven't
is
been in
actually
it.
the fastest,
I heard something like
the
that.
highest one. The highest
something,
one
yeah.
is there. It's called Manta Ray.
Okay, yeah.
And
I haven't-
boys, you get strapped
didn't know
in. You
myself.
get strapped in, right? And then
Yeah.
it just leans forward, and you're actually suspended in the air, and you're like the track is behind you.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're hanging up the front.
Oh,
Forward,
yeah.
and it just spins you around.
You
But
didn't
yeah,
go on it, I'd say.
did I fuck? But no, I just
I did one in Busch Gardens where the track's up above your head and you just like sit in it. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No. Do you know what do you think the fastest one in the world is?
The fastest roller coaster in the world is.
Yeah.
Is it in SeaWorld?
No. It's not in America.
Oh.
It's in
Dubai or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
it's got to be Dubai.
How did you know? Bigger, better,
Yeah.
faster, stronger. Dubai.
Yeah. Drive, I
Audi.
driving and Opals.
Yeah. Opel. Audi, Dubai. Yeah. The fastest one. How do you think? How fast? You can say kilometers or miles.
Kilometers, 110 kilometers.
246 kilometers an hour.
What do you mean? That's not even like, that's like Formula One, like.
It literally, and that's what it's called, Formula Rossa.
Oh right,
Man,
fair.
it's you get into a Formula One car.
Formula Rossa
type thing.
is yeah, used to be on the thing.
Used to be on what?
Used to be in Formula One.
Oh, he's
to
the
have
guy.
it used to be like a team, but it
Oh,
changes change his name all the time.
Man, it absolutely. I watched a video on it.
Yeah.
It pulls a G-force of like, I can't even remember, man. It pulls a fucking crazy G-force.
Yeah.
G-force.
It's crazy.
On
And is it a roller coaster,
Formula
just like a
Rock.
car,
It,
like?
it doesn't look like a crazy roller coaster. Like I'd rather
just displaying the
I'd rather
speed,
get on
like-
this than the Hulk.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
to be honest.
displaying speed, like.
It pulls a G-force of 4.8 Gs.
Jesus,
which
Tom
is-
Cruise now.
Yeah. 240 kilometers an hour in 4.9 seconds. 0 to 240. That's crazy. It
You're
goes.
basically feeling like the speed of a Formula One car.
Yeah,
It's
and
crazy.
it just absolutely melt your face to the
Yeah.
sea, I'd say. But yeah, I enjoyed the whole lot. I definitely, if I was to recommend, I would recommend a cruise to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend Orlando, the Universal Studios part of it more than thing.
than Disney, yeah.
But just
you
people
you
love
kind of have
Disney
to
more,
see
I
Disney,
think.
like, yeah, the castle stuff is cool, like.
Yeah, but I think they both had their strengths.
If you had to pick one though, I'd pick Universal.
If you're looking for a thrill,
Yeah.
and the Harry Potter thing is
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
really cool.
Mhm.
Like that's the only thing they have over Disney as far as like the kind of the look of it, and they like the wonder with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But other than that, it's kind of like Universal won all day for me. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got a 3-day ticket to Universal for all 3 parks.
Yeah.
But they had 2. It gives you 2 extra consecutive days, so it was actually 5 in total. So we were able to go all week. We
Yeah.
just kept going in the evenings and stuff.
Yeah.
They have a light show there on the Harry Potter castle. Not great.
Yeah, Universal's cool because it has like a bit of a spot before the park, like with bars and stuff, and
City
restaurants.
Walk.
City Walk, yeah, it's cool.
I went to Disney Springs too.
There's
It's
it's grand. It's just a
fine.
shopping centre,
Shopping,
like shopping
bit of
centre,
food.
like yeah. There's a cool bar there in City Walk that does karaoke except with a live band. It's a bit of crack.
Oh,
It's very cool.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I went to Panda Express, your place.
What do you think?
It was good, man.
It's
It was
crack cocaine.
good. It
It's
was
crazy.
good.
Orange chicken.
And I told you the American guy kicked off in there as well.
yeah,
Did I tell you that? No.
No.
I was saving it for this. That's why. They just kick off.
Yeah,
And
they're
they're
ready to
looking
go-
for
they're
something
ready
to
to
kick
go,
off. Now,
like,
I don't
yeah.
want to tarnish them all with one brush, but like this lad, immediately,
Yeah.
we were just standing there and I'd ordered whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He was in front of me. He'd ordered whatever, right? And
Yeah.
he ordered the white rice, like you,
Yeah.
the hidden white rice
Hidden
that
white
you
rice,
said.
secret, yeah.
Okay, so he
Off menu.
he ordered this hidden white rice, and the hidden white rice comes out in a box or whatever, and your man goes, "You can get some soy sauce,"
Yeah.
and your man was like, "Oh, we're out of soy sauce," and he goes, "You ain't got no soy sauce," and your man was like, "No," and he goes, "What the fuck am I gonna do with this then?" And your man was just like, you know. And he was like, she ain't gonna eat that. She ain't gonna eat it without the soy sauce. And he just puts it back on the table. He's like, I don't want that. He was like, give me my money back. Give me my money back. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, I'll buy it off you.
Yeah.
And he just starts fuming. And your man was standing there white in the face.
Your man isn't Mr. Panda Express. That's the thing.
Oh, man, your man didn't know what to do.
Yeah, but that's people are mad because like this is probably like Adam who works at Panda Express. He's like,
yeah,
I'm just work. I just
yeah,
work here, man.
He hadn't a clue what was going on. He called over a girl then.
Yeah.
And the girl was like, what's wrong? And he was like, you ain't got no soy sauce. My girl ain't gonna eat without soy sauce. He was like, I need soy sauce. And then she was just like, all right. And he was like, give me my money back. And she just did a transaction, handed him his money back.
Yeah.
And he was like, fucking bullshit, and just walked out. I was like, just leave, man. Just take
Crazy.
the actual rice and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fuming, man. But it was, City Walk was good. The whole Universal was good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I enjoyed it. I'd go back, definitely. I'd go back.
Yeah.
I want to get on all the bigger ones.
Yeah. You face your fears.
Yeah. What was your favourite one in Universal? Probably the Hulk, was it?
Hulk was good. I don't know if my favourite. I did like the one in the castle, Harry Potter one in the castle.
Yeah, I didn't do that one because I heard it was just all 3D.
It is, yeah. But it's good. But it's a moving track though. Like you do move a bit, but it's like multiple screens, but it's good.
Yeah. Some of them make me feel nauseous because you're kind of like...
Yeah. It can be much. That one's heavy as well.
Sickness,
it's the
like,
I think it's in the fourth one where you get chased with the dragon when he's on the broomstick.
Oh, yeah.
It's based off that. So you get chased by a dragon. You're
wow. Shit.
My favourite, maybe the Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk was pretty good.
Or the Riptide Rocket.
Riptide Rocket's good. What that was my favourite, or what that was my favourite. I'm trying to remember all the rides. The water thing is good. Because there's 2 water things, isn't there?
Where?
In Universal. There's 2 waters. There's Jurassic Park. There's another one as well.
Oh, the fucking Dudley Do Rides Rip
yeah.
Or what's it? Dudley Do Rides Rips Off Falls. I went on that.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh my God, man, that drop as well.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you get drowned on that one.
Yeah, you drowned.
Drowned. Like my sock was fucked. And we went into the shop beforehand because we seen people coming off it.
Yeah.
Just absolutely hair basted back with wet. We got 2 ponchos.
Yeah, poncho.
I was like, yeah, grand. Had the poncho all
was
the
it
way.
not roasting? You could dry off like.
No, man. I had the poncho. No, man. It was roasting, but I had the poncho all the way over, and I got on the ride, and then we went around the first corner. Water came in on top of my shoe, man. It wasn't even near me. Just all in my shoe. I was like, fuck. And the ponchos were like 15 quid each.
Yeah.
And then you go up and you're kind of like going through these things, and there's a few. I thought it was only the one drop and you're out. There was a few. And then the last one.
And it's always like you stop down and it goes, turns you around a bit. You know?
Yeah, like hits off it. Yeah. But the last drop, man, Jesus Christ.
That one I thought was worse than the Jurassic Park one.
Yeah, it was. I closed my eyes the whole way. Not the whole way, but when the drop comes, I just go...
Oh, King Kong. Did you King Kong?
No, is that good?
Yeah.
I'd seen, like... Because we were kind of like... Because we had such an action-packed week, we were like, let's just pick the best ones that are like decent.
It wasn't my favourite King Kong in fairness, but it was good. That was brand new when I was last there.
The setting of King Kong's
class.
it's
cool.
But the actual ride I heard wasn't good.
It's alright, like, it's not one of the best.
Like, I watched a video of like, a lad rating, he was like, my top 10 Orlando Universal whatever
attractions,
and he had Hagrid's one, the one I did, number 1. Then he had the Velocicoaster one. Yeah. Then he had like Rip Ride Rocket.
All the ones are new I haven't seen. That's
Hulk.
Good.
Yeah. Well, obviously they're going to be better and better every time. The Jurassic Park one was in 2021, I think it came out, but it's really, really good. Yeah. It looks really, really good. Like, boys will be coming off.
I was on that.
No. The Velocicoaster is Jurassic Park.
That one. Okay, yeah.
Boys will be coming off. I've been like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. But I didn't know in Disney. Yeah. The Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Yeah. Because I heard them all being like, oh, the ride was made in 1967. I was like, when the films come out, there were books first. Yeah. But they were everything's based off the ride. So Walt Disney made the ride, and then the films are based off a ride, which is crazy.
It's bizarre, yeah.
But that's cool. The Pirates of the Caribbean one's grand.
Grand. It's nothing to write
Absolutely grand. Absolutely grand. There's one drop in it. There's one drop at the start, and that's it.
Yeah, nothing to write all about.
But yeah, summary overall, cruise was great. Universal was great. The Universal Studios was the best one.
Is it like
the Disney's good. You should go if you're there. But But I'd nearly even just do Magic Kingdom and just do every day in Universal. It was sick. Food that I had over there, I wrote some down. Chick-fil-A, man, absolutely couldn't be better.
Grilled sandwich, or did you go for the breaded one?
No, grilled. I just went for the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
delicious.
God, man. That Chick-fil-A sauce as well. What's in that?
No idea. It's delicious.
Absolutely.
The waffle fries.
Oh, and I was like, I prefer just normal fries, you know.
Yeah, they're
And
delicious.
like, you know, if someone's at McDonald's and they're getting twisty fries,
Yeah,
Pervert.
Pervert. Thank God they're gone.
and yeah, so I was like, are they gone altogether?
Twisty fries can't get any more.
Really?
No way.
Sure.
No way.
I used to get them the odd time.
No way.
Perv. But no, I was like, they handed out these waffle fries. I was like, oh, what? And then I just went like that.
Delicious.
Oh, like a puff of fresh
Delicious.
air. Munched, absolute munch.
Yeah,
Munch. And that, the thing was just so good.
Yeah.
But I have a few, because we've been on a while here. An hour and 14.
Okay.
And this episode, you probably listen to it going, it's the worst episode ever, right? Ryan's just talking about it. But we have to get out of the way.
Yeah.
But I have a few things on this just to kind of summarise things that happened, because we might as well get them out of the way here instead of carrying over an episode. When I was on the flight, man, there was a lad getting off in front of me when we got to Orlando. He had Post Malone tattooed on his leg. He had Post Malone tattooed on his
like
leg.
actual, like the face, like.
Yeah, and which has more tattoos on his face. So he had tattoo within tattoos. Ah, man, I was just like, how much do you have to like Post Malone
Yeah,
to have him tattooed in your leg?
that's in bits.
Like anyone tattooed in your
Yeah,
leg.
I know.
Any famous artist or anything tattooed in your leg's in bits. It's in bits. But anyway, yeah, Post Malone tattooed on his leg. I obviously shook somebody's finger.
Yeah.
What do you make of this?
Yeah.
People putting their seat back on a plane in front of you.
I do it.
Do you?
I do it. I get in, I'm like, oh.
Do you just go straight back?
Yeah, I'm going straight back. As soon as we're.
And do you like a little bit of a courtesy? Do you mind if I put my seat back?
Nope. Boom. I'm straight back, man.
Oh man,
I've paid money for this flight.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna get comfy, like, cause more than likely the chap in front of me is gonna go. Poof.
yeah, but that's what my thing is. What if someone does it in front of you? Do you feel like you bastard?
Yeah, that's what.
So then you just do it to them.
I go, ooh.
Because it happened to us, right?
It's there for a reason, man. It's
I
there
know
to
it's
be
there
used.
for a reason, but do you think there should be a courtesy like, do you mind if I put my seat
No.
back? No.
I'm never gonna see that person again.
Do you mind if I just... No?
No.
You're going to see them for the next 8 hours if you're on the
I'm not gonna
flight.
see them. They're behind me.
Because we got on and the seat in front of us, like Evelyn, the seat in front of Evelyn just went straight back, and Evelyn was like, the fuck? And she started going, oh man. And she was like, should I tell, like, I'm going to tell her, like, to put her seat up. I can't see the telly. I was like, I don't know if you can. I was like, you can't really say it. Like, and she was like, I need to say it. I was like, you can't say it. And I was like, you may just do it. So then I just went, but like, I just wanted to get, like, what?
Man, it's a long out flight. Get comfy.
I
like,
know, but
are
like,
you shoes off?
No.
People to be getting the shoes off,
Stinking.
man. Lads to be getting the shoes off.
Stinking.
You know what? I'd actually would love to get the shoes off. I would. But you can't be taking the shoes off, like.
You can't.
It's
What's the point?
crazy, like.
Why are you taking shoes off?
Man, there's nothing better. If it was me, like, if I had my own choice, I'd be getting the dogs out, like, and I'd be sticking them up, like, sticking them on top of the
Feet?
chair. No. Man, imagine it.
Just absolutely massaging the
If
lad
I
in
was in
front of you
first class,
with your feet.
absolutely just everything off
Feet?
in the jocks. Just
Why would you get the feet on, man? No, don't get the feet on. That's disgusting, man. Oh.
No, a bit of courtesy on the plane. Don't be taking your shoes off. Like.
No, don't be taking your finger. Don't be shaking women's fingers, and don't be getting Post Malone tattooed on your leg. Right, what else? I have just a few things here. We'll just brush over them. Panda Express was good.
Delicious.
I had Voodoo Donuts.
No,
Do you
I'm
have
not a donut guy.
I'd heard about Voodoo Donuts before, thinking they were amazing, and they weren't great.
I remember having Krispy Kreme over there because it wasn't in Ireland yet at the time, and that was a big deal. And they're bang average. I'm not a donut guy, so it's not really for me. Like,
people, man, in all the parks and on the cruises, they love making a T-shirt. Do you notice that?
Making a T-shirt.
They love just having a T-shirt for the occasion. Like it said,
like Cruise 2023, like
Family Cruise 2023.
Yeah,
and there's 10 of them with it.
Yeah, in bits.
Went to Disney. It's
Yeah,
my birthday, and then some other lad has like,
birthday ears
it's my
and
cousin's
stuff, yeah.
birthday,
Get
and
your
then
ears,
the other one
did
has,
you?
it's my second cousin's birthday. I was like,
Did you get ears?
No. Do you?
You haven't been to Disney, you haven't got ears.
Yeah, well, we got them in Paris. But yeah, they love a T-shirt, man. T-shirts for everything. Like one of them says,
just married and all.
it's a family cruise, and it was like just 10 of them. But yeah, I just was
like in
whatever.
Disney, you can go to like the information center or something, and if it's your birthday or something, or you just got engaged,
Yeah, you get a little
they get like
badge.
a badge,
Yes.
and all the staff have to be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, scenes.
Yeah.
Someone was
And
like,
people who work in
actually,
Disney, man, are crazy. And like everything's just like so animated.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so bitch.
We
like,
got to
bitch.
so there was this ice cream place in Harry Potter, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you get it when you were there?
No.
But forget the butterbeer, man. This ice cream was like soft serve ice cream, absolutely delicious, strawberry.
You love strawberry.
was licking away at it, right?
Yeah.
And we were actually,
Looks
before we
sus,
got
that.
it, we were in the queue.
Sus.
Actually got spotted in there, by the way.
By who?
But the girl working behind the thing, she's like, "You sing, don't you?" I was
Oh
like,
my god.
"I'm all the way over here."
I get over.
I was like, got me.
It's not me. I absolutely get over.
Yeah. That's not me. In a funny how. Sorry, huh?
Yeah.
But she was like, "You sing, don't you? Yeah, I've seen you on TikTok and stuff." And she was like, "Yeah. Your songs got me through some stuff. Yeah." I was like, "All right, give me the
You
ice cream."
fuck me up, I hate you.
your
Reaching your hand to her, but you're
Yeah.
still.
And but we were in the queue anyway before that happened, and this American couple were in front of us, and like that, one of them, there was two American couples, right, and they were
Yeah.
kind of standing across from each other in the queue, and one of them had a thing saying celebrating our anniversary,
That's
right?
kind of bitch.
Right?
Yeah.
The other couple goes, "Congratulations on your
Yeah,
anniversary,"
bitch,
right?
like, yeah, bitch.
And then your man goes, "Thank you," and he goes, "How long is it?" And your man goes, 10 years anniversary or whatever. And your man's like, "Congratulations." He goes, it's our 15th. Just one up them.
Yeah.
Just trying to
It's actually
one up
our
them.
15th.
Your man never
actually.
asked, actually.
Yeah.
He's like, "It's actually our 15th.
That's cute, actually. We're
And
15th.
He didn't have a badge.
And we're absolutely miserable.
Yeah. That's actually cool that you have 10, we've 15.
And we hate each other.
And I'm going to beat the shit over it after. But I was just like, what the fuck is going on? The people with the wands in Diagon Alley.
Yeah, that's bitch.
That's bitch,
It's kind of bitch.
absolutely
That's so
everywhere.
bitch.
And in
you're
the
paying
robes.
They're so expensive, by the way, man.
$120.
And you can interact with some of the stuff around
Yeah.
the place. It's so bitch, though.
Yeah, man in Jamaica. I have that written down.
What's this do? He's recalled something. Here we go.
People
People.
in Walt Disney World and Universal Studios who don't need motorized carts but are absolutely flying around on motorized wheelchairs as if they're
That's the
as if
Florida
they're
thing,
60.
man. Yeah.
What's the crack? And then they park them and get off them and get on the fucking roller coaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on? They're like
It's
this
same with supermarkets,
lazy
man.
bastards,
Supermarkets, man. And they're like, they don't need sitting. They're absolutely flying around the thing. Don't need it.
so
And
lazy,
then they're like, something's like slightly high. They're like, I'll just actually stand out of this now, which I'm well able to do and get this.
Like the thing was, when I first seen them, I was like, because people say like not all injuries, not all disabilities that is visible.
Yeah.
Like you don't know, but
Yeah.
boys. And then I just seen this Asian lad. He goes, and he pulls into the buggy, like the stroller parking where people are parking their buggies or their kids. Gets off. In he gets on the Minions ride, and then goes back out, gets on his fucking thing and zips off. I was like, "You man, have legs,
Yeah.
walk."
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought that was crazy. I was like, how can you be at that? Do you know who's on my flight?
Jared Butler.
No. It was actually, so I forgot to mention the first flight from Dublin to Manchester was on the dinghy plane with the propellers,
stop messing.
2 seats either side, and Better Call Saul was on my flight.
Really?
Yeah.
Your man, I can't remember his name.
Bob
That's terrible.
Odenkirk.
Yeah.
Man, was on the flight. I was like,
you
if
were
this
like-
goes down, I'm not the most famous person on it. Bob Odenkirk dies on a plane, right? Just fuming. But yeah, he was on the plane, man. Just
Jesus.
absolutely.
Say hi to him.
Yeah, well, I didn't say hi to him. I was just like, giving them.
You were like, Better Call Saul.
Yeah. I actually seen people taking pictures with him, and he had a hat on and stuff. So I seen people take pictures. I was like, "Who's that lad?" And I was trying to figure out who he was, and then I was like, like, "It's Better Call Saul." Yeah. So he was on my flight anyway. So I just wrote that. Another thing.
Yeah.
Cubicles in America.
What's different about them?
You can see this much underneath.
Oh, yeah.
What's the crack? Boys taking shits, and like
just
I
see
seen
their
one lad, his
shins,
legs,
like-
man. His legs were just like that. Like straight out, and his jocks around his ankles and all. I was like, just give us a bit more so I can't see it.
Yeah.
And just
I love nothing else when you get a completely separate thing. Like, you close the door
Yeah,
and
and
you're
you
in
can't
a
see anything.
show
You're
me,
in a
like,
room. You're in a
like,
fucking panic room, and
That's-
someone's
I love
gaff.
that, like.
Man, like a 10-foot
nothing
gap
worse than
underneath
a
him,
lap beside you
man.
in the jacks,
See lads' fucking legs and everything. Forgot about this, man. The way home on the flight.
Yeah.
The plane was like 2 seats aisle, 4 seats aisle, 2 seats.
Yeah.
So I went down. I was sitting in the 4 seats in the middle.
Yeah.
There was me, Evelyn, a kid, her age, and she was about 4. Her dad, who was about 50 stone. He didn't fit in the seat. He had to stand up for most of the flight. It was crazy. He was sitting there To my left, instead of an aisle and 2 seats, was the Jack's door.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, man. And I tried to sleep, man, and everyone kept going to the toilet and leaving the door open. The light was just, it was like a fridge light, man.
That's
it was awful. But the good thing was I didn't smell shit, which was great, because that's all I was worried. I was like, I'm going to smell shit. And then lastly, we've spoken about the peanut allergy on a plane.
Yeah, did it happen again?
Got on, right? So
Yellow
bear in
M&Ms.
mind, bear in mind. I went to the M&M store as well, actually. Bear in mind,
Grand, yeah.
Yeah, my brother loves M&Ms, so I got him green M&Ms with his face on it. You make them, but we got on the flight, right? Everything's grand, but before it, I was in the shop and I was like, they have Kinder Buenos here. I was like, do you know what? And the Snickers they had as well. I was like, I'm not going to buy them, because if I buy them and I get on there, I'll be fuming. So I bought like that Kit Kat that we actually had. And I bought a few other chocolates that had no peanuts in it. Got on the plane. Instantly. Hi guys, there's someone on the plane with a peanut allergy. If they come in contact or near a peanut, they will die. So I was like, right, thank God.
Yeah.
Then the food comes around, right?
Yeah.
They give us the food, fine. Then they give us like, they give you like a snack then, or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like breakfast actually or something. They have this little brownie thing in it, man. And I look at the back of it. May contain nuts. Where's your man? Who's dead now? And it said also made in a factory where they make nuts. I was like, anyone see your man there? Because he's probably dead. Because everyone on Virgin Atlantic killed him. I was just like, how can I not eat a Kinder Bueno?
Yeah,
and you can
lads
fucking
scoffing
buy
brownies,
brownies that you handed us out. So it was pretty intense. But all in all, the trip was unreal.
Yeah.
This was the Ryan Mac episode.
Yeah.
Absolutely not else. Do you want to play us out? What? Sorry, go on ahead. What were you going to say?
I was saying we'll go on tour in the States.
Yeah.
And we'll just
I got spotted twice, by the way.
go to Orlando.
When I was on the cruise, someone seen me and they text me after. Said I seen you on the cruise. I didn't want to come up and talk to you, because I was afraid and I was nervous. I told her you should have. I would have said hello back to you. Yeah. Let me suck your ditties, baby. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Kiss on the wrist. Yeah. Jake always likes to wear hats on his head. If he eats peanuts, M&M's, he's dead, 'cause he's allergic to peanuts. Not really. He's steely looking.
Okay.
It's the Jake verse.
It's the Jake verse.
Thought you had it worse. Sitting on the sofa, drinking orange soda. Think I like the way you look at me.
Yeah.
If you're sitting in an airplane chair, don't be heavy.
He was. Yeah.
Wanna give you my peanuts. Wanna give you my peanuts, yeah.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
My peanuts.
But it's a play on word with
Yeah,
peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're coming, don't come first.
Oh, and if you're allergic to peanuts,
I will give you my peanuts.
don't be coming at these nuts. You are the reason I like peanuts. Not penis, but peanuts. You're a pianist, and do you like peanuts?
What I'll
M&Ms?
say about peanuts is people think they're healthy, but they're actually not.
'Cause they're really high in fat.
And salt. If you get
Lots
salted
of
peanuts.
Not a salted penis. Because they're two different things. You don't want to eat one unless you like penis.
Peanuts.
Penis. That was a nice note, actually.
Nuts.
No.
It's the end of the podcast.
And the start of the golf cast.
Are we gonna play some golf now?
If you want to,
I would like to with you.
let's
Fuck. With you.
go. Thank you for tuning in. This is episode 22. Stop messing. See you next week. Bye bye.